Hello, my name is Nicholas Cooper, and I am a senior here at Bloomsburg University. I major in mass communications with a minor in legal studies and political science. For my briefing, I focus on the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime. I chose this organization because of their continuous work of trying to take down international crime, kidnapping, and smuggling worldwide. Office of Drug and Crime was established in 1997 due to a merger between United Nations Drug and Control and International Crime Prevention. It was created to combat issues on illicit trafficking, health issues, and abuse of drugs and crime prevention. The current executive director is Yuri Fedorov, who represents the Russian Federation. Fedorov has been director since 2010. Drug and crime has three main goals: help member states to counteract illicit drugs, terrorism, and crime prevention. They also conduct research and provide understanding of drugs and crime issues that is plaguing the member states, while also assisting states in implementing international treaties and developments of domestic legislation targeting crimes and drugs. This corporation plays a major part in states that do not have as strong as police agencies as Western countries. The UNODC created a couple of programs that help expand their global initiative. Not only does it bring more notice about crimes taking place internationally, it helps create find donations into the cause from wealthier countries like the United States. Every 26th of June, the UNODC raises awareness for drug abuse and illicit trafficking. The Blue Heart Human Trafficking Campaign brings global awareness raising initiatives to fight human trafficking and its impact on society. The UNODC celebrated a program for youth in countries like Brazil, Kyrgyzstan, and South America to bring more sports teams and opportunities for youth to help combat crime. Donations are sent to United Nations Voluntary Trust Fund frequently. The campaign that I'm focusing on the UNODC is their ongoing work in the fight against global arms trade internationally. I chose this campaign because illegal weapons affects all countries no matter GDP and power. And I have personally been affected by gun violence, so this topic was held close to me. Illegal gun trafficking is one of the most profitable black market industries in the world, bringing in more than $31 billion in 2016 alone. Since 2002, trading has been increasing steadily, with some of the most powerful countries in the world being affected the most. The Firearms Protocol was passed against trafficking and manufacturing of firearms was passed by the General Assembly in May of 2001, which paved the way for the Global Firearms Program. The UNODC created a program called the Global Firearms Program, which main goal is to adopt the ramifications produce the strongest possible legislation that can be produced in that nation's legal system. It was adopted by a General Assembly resolution in 2000 to put in force in September 2003. Through the criminal justice system, the program helps ID suspects, retrieval of firearms, and trace registries domestically and internationally. Over the past couple of years, they have seen recent success in the global firearms program. In Africa and Latin American states, over 20 of them have received legislative advice and legal support on guns trafficking. And many countries have received technical advice on trafficking and retrieving data on firearms. This is very big because it helps bring all countries together to fight one issue instead of every country fighting separately. While UNODC is working on the present, they are always looking in the future. By continuing the expansion of global firearm programs to support states and regions who are requesting support in countering the illegal manufacturing of firearms, UNODC will also strengthen and develop firearms recording keeping system and firearms trafficking throughout organized crime, terrorism, and violent extremism. Lastly, UNODC will continue to promote international cooperation through police agencies to enhance their response time and investigation practices to prosecute criminals. To continue joint work with the international agencies and continue support from the UN, the fight to end corruption worldwide will continue.